Edgy here, bringing you another Gen 1 video. And this is part of the series that we like to call Defending the Ladder. That's right, it's been a little while, but we've made it back to number 1 on the ladder. Pretty exciting stuff. And we are defending it. So let's see how it goes here. We're facing off against Zipple, a prime opponent who we've played in the past, and is ready to try to take us down here. Zipple's rating is a little lower than I've seen it in the past. Must be on an unlucky streak. And I guess we'll just hope that that unlucky streak continues a little bit here. Alakazam versus Mewtwo. Alakazam 100% is going to try to paralyze us with Thunder Wave, so we are going to switch out into Vileplume and then try to put it to sleep. There we go. Let's put it to sleep. I'm not sure if Zipple will decide to stay in. 3/4 of 3/4 is 9/16, so we have a slightly over 50% chance of putting it to sleep on this turn. And it might be worth the risk. Zipple might say, you know what, barely over 50%, so about half the time it fails, and then I just knock out Vileplume for free. And there you go. It's going to fail here. So we're going to go Starmie, take this Psychic, paralyze the Alakazam. He'll paralyze us. Just unfortunate, but not a lot we can do about it. And now we start thinking, full of regret, about maybe we should have just let Mewtwo get paralyzed, Amnesia up a few times, and clean house. But nothing we can do about that now. At least we've got Alakazam paralyzed. And we can recover up once. And we can just kind of try to stall out the Psychics here, I suppose. Or we can try to go for some critical hits. I guess Psychic will do about 30% here, so we can surf pretty safely. Nice, okay, good. Oh, unfortunate. But we can surf pretty safely again here. This use of Thunder Wave there was really clever because we had just had our special dropped. It would make sense for us to switch out. Mewtwo can tank that Psychic, so maybe he catches Mewtwo on the switch-in, but not to be here. And that's okay. Hits us, right? Does about 30. Whew, drops our special, and we're paralyzed again. So we've been paralyzed every turn that we could have been paralyzed. Just kind of a bummer. We stay in and recover there, and now Psychic does about 40%. So it gets a little bit more dangerous to stay in, but we're going to stay in and just click recover again. Zipple might go to Thunder Wave here, now feeling like, okay, his special has dropped twice, he's got to switch out. And it's a good theory, but we're going to try to just recover it off and stall out the Psychics that this Alakazam has. And that's kind of the way to do it here. We just recover it off, right? I'm going to switch to Mewtwo here and maybe a bit of a risky play, but I want to stall out his Psychics, and I don't... Okay, cool. Whew! Great, no problem, no problem. So we get that switch out. Unfortunately, Magneton also knows Thunder Wave, and we don't really want to get paralyzed, do we? I guess the question is, will Zipple go for the paralysis? So let's pull up our damage calculator and see how much Magneton... Oh, we're in the wrong generation here. We need to be in RBY and not Sword and Shield. How much does Magneton... Dang. How much does Magneton do to Vileplume? Its Thunderbolt does 16 to 19, and that isn't quite enough to 2-hit us. So we're going to switch out to Vileplume. He's going to Thunderbolt us. And what should we do here? I guess we'll expect the Alakazam to come back in, right? Seems like what we should expect. So if we really 100% expect that, we can Swords Dance and then basically knock out the Alakazam, because we'll be faster than it with the Swords Dance up. And if we only kind of think that, we can Body Slam for safety, but I'm going high risk here. I'm going Swords Dance. Oh, he knows Hyper Beam, so it doesn't matter anyway, but that's totally fine. Okay, so he knocks us out. No big thing. Except we're really scared of Magneton, and we're really scared of Alakazam. So the first two that he has shown us are both very scary. Confuse Ray seems like the safest move here. It works 100% of the time, and 50% of the time, they'll hurt themselves in confusion. Seems smart to go Starmie here, so we're going to actually stay in with Vulpix. Go for, let me see what we do. Alakazam versus Vulpix. Body Slam does 36, Fire Blast does a little more, but doesn't really have a chance to two-shot. So we'll stay in Body Slam. I think that'll be the safer play. Nice mid-ground. He hurts himself in confusion, which is great. Should we press our luck? I guess so. Switching to Starmie, obviously a good, decent play here, but we're pressing our luck. Thinking that Zipple might switch out on this second turn. But gosh, this has started just about as poorly as it could have for us. I mean, we liked our team, but Zipple's team just kind of, it just makes our team really hard to use just yet. We kind of have to get into a really nice lucky situation here where maybe he's got some slower Pokemon, maybe Pokemon that can't affect us with status conditions that we can just kind of put on here. Get the Hydro Pump. That's not great either. Oh boy, this is not good. I'm going down with the ship with Vulpix. I don't know if this is the right move because the Starmie switch in is right there. But I just am not feeling confident about the Starmie switch in until now. Now I will switch in Starmie and just hope that he doesn't switch in Magneton, which would be a great, great move by him. Cool, he doesn't switch in Magneton. That's great. So we can go Thunder Wave here. All right. All right, all right. We'll take that. And then go Electabuzz. Try to get some damage off on this Magneton without taking too much in return. And I guess if we can paralyze his whole team, a paralyzed Mewtwo isn't so bad. But we'll see what happens. Gets off a good-sized Thunderbolt into us, and we'll just try to throw him around. Alright, cool. That didn't work. I guess we have to sacrifice Vulpix here. Oh. No, we're going to go Golbat. Yeah, nice, nice. Right, I figured with one Pokemon left, he's seen so much of our team that he probably wouldn't go for the Slash or Body Slam. Just go for the KO on Electabuzz. He kind of needs Dugtrio, I think, for Mewtwo. It's the only thing on his team faster than it. So I think he's going to switch out. Who will he switch out to? Probably Magneton. That'd be my guess. But we can just kind of safely double edge here, I think. Oh, he goes Rock Slide. I'm surprised. And it is not a crit, so we've got plenty of health left. We're just going to stay in double edge one more time. Oh, and now it's a crit. Well, that's really unfortunate. Now we have no choice but to come in and, yep, and Psychic. Okay. Not great. This is so bad. This is so bad. This is so bad. What should I do here? I think he goes Thunder Wave, right? He could go Seismic Toss. It's two Seismic Tosses. Knocks out Starmie. I'm just going to recover. It's a middle ground play. It seemed safe. And now I'm going to click Psychic. Hope that he doesn't get any critical hit Body Slams. Wow, this lag is unreal. Ooh. Always very scary here. Need every recover. Or a missed body slam. Well, that's... I'll take that, certainly. I'll take that crit, too. We're just trying to get to a good spot here with these recovers. Okay, not our favorite move there. A seismic toss, that's what I've been waiting for happening. I guess Zipple was thinking that the crit chance with body slam was more helpful than the set damage. Oh my goodness, he missed 2 body slams? That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Okay. Well, I'm going to use Psychic, because that's not going to do a ton to me. There we go. Okay. Now maybe we can find out who's last. His other 2 Pokemon are paralyzed, which is great news for Mewtwo, right? Mewtwo can just kind of hang out and relax. We do know Magneton knows Hyper Beam, right? We already know that. So we can Amnesia here pretty freely and then recover up. And we should be in good shape to be able to take this Magneton out. Awesome. Alakazam comes out. We have to Amnesia again here. But right now we're looking pretty good. Unless we get a bunch of paralyses here that are unexpected. Okay, I was just holding my breath there because I was a little worried. Understandably so. If Alakazam only knows Psychic, then we have won. If it does know Seismic Toss, it's still looking really good because it'll run out of Psychics pretty soon, and Zipple's forced to forfeit. That game was not that good by me. It was just awkward, you know? I didn't really know what to do. And then Mewtwo just was able to get in and nothing could do enough damage to force it into trouble. I guess if I were Zipple, I might have just stuck only with Seismic Toss for Jigglypuff, and then instead of going Blastoise, probably would have gone Diglett. Diglett would have put a lot of pressure on Mewtwo with its physical attacks, and it one-shots Vulpix, and it one-shots Electabuzz, and it two-shots Starmie, so I wouldn't be able to switch Mewtwo out. But that was kind of an awkward game, tough to figure out, and slow-moving and kind of boring. The only strategy was hope to get Mewtwo in and set up while everything got paralyzed, right? But we did it. We successfully defended the ladder once, so we were 17-18. Now we are 17-26 whenever this decides to finish loading. And that's it for our defense this time. But tune back in. I guess the ladder hasn't refreshed. This is just too laggy to keep going with any more battles for now, but we'll be back soon with another defense, hopefully, unless Amp over here overtakes us before we get the chance. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.